Hello Internet, it's TheRoschi, and I'm back with some more Genshin Impact gameplay. Today we have Xiao's Story Quest, and I really like this. We have a cool segment in it, there's some interesting character stuff, and we got a lot of backstory of Xiao, and that's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. It's a lot of fun, and I'm ready to show you my experience. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hey, Wang Shuin, I'm here, and there's the place I have to go. I'm coming, Xiao! I know I was a little snippy with you because you were giving Ganyu a hard time during her story quest. And although I don't really like your method, I like your reasoning. Well, no, maybe that's backwards. I'm all sorts of all over the place in my head today. What I wanted to say, I like your teaching method. I don't like how you execute it. That's it. That's what I wanted to say.
About those hilly trails over there.
They do give off some sinister energy.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys, but this is different. Uh-oh, this is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger.
I guess I'll have to do something about it.
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Okay. Listen up, you corrupted hilitrolls. I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Crush. Yeah.
There we go. Easy enough. Just some hilitrolls.
These super evil hilitrolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too.
Yeah. Whew. Broke a sweat with that one.
Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
I'm getting some cult vibes. I don't know, maybe it's the sinister mask. Could be making that up.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilitrolls.
Looked like he was using some sort of adeptus art.
Oh, you mean like Xiao?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Starsnatcher, what do you got to say for yourself?
Hello, allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. One certainly doesn't.
Alright, can you guys stop clapping in the background? It's very distracting as I'm trying to take this guy and his very deep voice seriously.
Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just travelers passing by. Guys, you need to stop with the clapping, please.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
How dare you? I'm gonna let this one slide.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply.
Mm-hmm.
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Starsnatcher.
Okay.
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
I wish for this guy to stop clapping next to my ear.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Levi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
Paimon, we kind of knew that, sort of. People would seek the Adepti specifically to make a wish. Whether or not they would grant it is up in the air, but I mean, supposedly that's the legend. So, yeah.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
Oh, you're saying you're quite a big deal.
Yet, It is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
I'm going to kill this man. This man on my hit list.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need.
Okay.
A true Adeptus, no doubt about it.
I'm getting the feeling that this Starsnatcher guy might be a scam artist. You know, the Master of Stars Deceiver, all that jazz. Kind of hinting to it.
Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Okay.
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though.
Right.
Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it.
Your father hasn't even recovered yet? Oh, jeez. Then why are you praising him then? You have no proof.
Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
I mean, that's true, but still, you should know who you're giving them to, man. Oh, he stopped clapping. Thank God. What do you know about the Master of Stars?
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey.
What if that talisman is really just taking control of said monster? So, like, yeah, he is keeping them at bay, but they're still, like, growing in strength. Paimon did say they were tougher than the average Hilitroll, for example. So, I mean, like, it might not be a good thing with what he's doing at the end of the day.
It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of an Adeptus is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
I know that there is some kind of price to pay, usually for the Adepti, but I never actually considered it money. I mean, it could be, but what is an Adeptus going to do with cash? They don't need it. Guess they could use it to make things, but I feel like that falls in the category of Cloud Retainer, and she's unique in the way that she would construct her own gizmos and such. That wasn't all... Sorry, I'm trying to think of Zhongli's old friend. Guizhong, I think her name was. Didn't she make the ballistas? The Guizhong ballistas, right? That's what they're called. But she was a god. But I don't know if she was also an Adeptus. Like, Zhongli is both. But I don't know what her shtick is. I can't remember if it ever said that she was also an Adeptus. Of the Adeptus. Of the Adepti. I'm mixing it up. Anyway, you know what I mean. But anyway, I don't see why they would value a lot of Mora. I feel like there's different ways you'd have to prove yourself in order to get their respect so they help you. Hey, female believer. What do you think about this guy?
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
What are your thoughts on the Master of Stars?
Oh, are you believers too?
Well, I don't know yet.
After my fiancé up and left, I cried every day.
Oh, shit.
But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Oh, wait, if that doesn't work, that sounds bad. Oh, no. Okay.
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
I think it's exactly that. It's one thing if you're, like, breaking up with someone and you, like, remove all the photos and all the things that they gave you, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. But, like, also being brokenhearted from other circumstances and doing that, and it's like, yeah, you will eventually, like, forget. Maybe. Because it's... I don't know. I've never really experienced anything like that, but that's rough. If the guy doesn't actually come back, she literally just burned the portraits of him and has like probably near to nothing to remember him by. That's but it also depends on the circumstances as to why he left.
I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
You're all being scammed. There's no way this is legit. Your dad's gonna freaking die because he just had some tea. You just gave up a large profit so you could travel and make some, but like now you're gonna be breaking even pretty much, and your dude left you, and this sucks. I don't like you, masked man. You are a deceiver, a betrayer, a demon of sorts, and Xiao's gonna kick your ass, I know it. Calling it out.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material.
So you're talking about manifestation. You imagine it, you wish it to be true, and you could change your outcome by bringing it into existence with that energy and such. Like, I mean, I get what you're trying to say, man, but you can't guarantee that. You whack.
In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
This sounds like, because it's something they want already, I'm going to extort them. And they'll get what they want, and I'll seem to be a hero regardless. Fuck you.
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
We're not friends. Paimon, don't accept his friendship.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Yep. The Hilitrils.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear a mask? Go on. Take it off. Let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
I don't give a flying fook.
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask.
It would, huh?
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Paimon, don't buy it. We're taking that mask off.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Okay. Let's see. I want to know where my sibling is. I want power rivaling that of the gods. I like to get rich quick. Where's my sister, pal?
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish.
Yeah?
So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
This is the part where you ask for money.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
Okay. So, what you got for me, Riddler?
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
He wants us to sweeten the deal.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus help, didn't they?
Yep.
Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put visions up for sale.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one who shares your values, for sure.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
Okay.
Why don't we head over to Wanwan Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Okay. Hello.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
This guy's reading up on... Yeah.
Isn't that, Starsnatcher? What a coincidence running into him again.
Starsnatcher. That's... funny. Okay. Coincidence? Or depth incidence?
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yep.
Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
Why would an Adeptus want people to pay him more? He's a charlatan, if you ask me. His mask is so ugly. All of these things? True. He's a charlatan, if you ask me.
So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Sure. I don't know about that, but sure. Hi.
So,
Jifeng?
are you buying or not?
I am. No running. Oh, sorry. That's a sign. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. Hold on. How do you talk to guys? How do you talk to people?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there.
Okay. Thank you. Where? Oh, right over here? Hey! Are there any other books? I think I robbed her before, but... Anyway.
So, are you buying
Here we go.
or not?
Ah! Got the book!
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Wow. Little Venti mention in there too.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Xiao. About demons, about karma. About the sole surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Starsnatcher guy?
No, not at all.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
About karma.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Demons!
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilichurls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Could be. Nothing else I can think of.
Yep. Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Starsnatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
So we're playing detective now, are we? You're way too into this. I actually disagree with this dialogue option. Because I like where Paimon's head is at. I know. It's rare. But I can agree with her sometimes.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure.
We should investigate.
Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn.
Alright. I honestly, that helped a lot. I understand more of Xiao's deal. Because I was just kind of like, yeah, he'd fight demons. He had a contract with Rex Lapis to rid the world of demons and stuff. And then there would be all this like karmic debt. And I'm like, I don't know what that actually means though. And I guess I just always just generally accepted it as a form of corruption. But I never, for some reason, fully put it together or understood it. I did not know that there were 5 Yakshas. Xiao is one of them, and he's the last one remaining, supposedly. I have a feeling there could be more out there. Like, there could be a couple out there that are considered lost, but they still exist as demons or something now, or corrupted Yaksha. You know, that's what I'm saying. So, Xiao is the last one remaining, in my mind, who is not yet fully corrupted. and he suffers a lot for it. Anyway, just had to say all that. Organize my thoughts out loud. Oh, I'm here I come. Ha! Oh.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee!
They're not fleeing.
Why won't you flee?
Mm-hmm. Barunia! Barunia!
Uh-oh. Looks like Starsnatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Yeah, this guy's been going around just collecting artifacts and such and just trying to... He's a scam artist, like I said. Alright. Hey. There we go.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
Because it ran out of juice. You need to charge it. Kind of like a phone.
Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Ah, yes. The Get Out of Juyun Free card. So that's what he was using for his exorcisms.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Crazy thought. Is this masked guy? I was like, would this masked guy be the same NPC from Ganyu's story quest? If it is, that's hysterical. And also, fuck that guy. Hey, Xiao, how's it going?
It's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
You know.
Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
Exactly. The real Yaksha. The real Adeptus. How's it going, my guy?
It's you. I remember you.
Yeah, I saw you, like, the other day.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
So, is this why Xiao doesn't like being around people and secludes himself? Or why he can't? Or feels the need that he can't? Because the karma bleeds out from him and could potentially affect innocent people and turn them into monsters? Or savage or whatever, like corrupt their minds and soul and all that jazz? I was more along the lines of like that he's afraid that he himself might turn and start harming people. I think that's where my mind went originally. But interesting.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
We read about that in the book. So Xiao is the final Yaksha.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he?
I don't actually remember that anywhere. But sure, I believe you.
So that means... Oh...
Aw.
Poor Xiao!
Yeah. We read about your past in a book. We were just reading a book called Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Oh. Damn.
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears.
I get it. It's your job. It's what you know. You don't expect people to feel bad for you.
My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't know it was that rough. My bad. Sorry for trying to sympathize. Jesus.
Oh, Paimon's sorry.
Yeah, Paimon. Can't believe you do that. Can't even say it with a straight face.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
I want to go to the cavern of demonic influence.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
I don't need help. I work alone.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
You feel responsible.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Decent angle.
Well, come on then.
Yeah.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
It's because you're just over-surging with all sorts of karmic stuff going on. It's just overflowing and you refuse to have it take you, so you're just kind of like he's like a bottle with a loose cap, and it's slowly seeping out and infecting the things around him. And that's why it's only happened recently, because he's pretty full, I guess. Let's go into the cave and slaughter the monsters.
Finish your preparations, and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters be for too long.
Okay. And it will also make sense that these monsters appear around Longshu Inn, because this is kind of the area that Xiao likes to hang out. So, there's that too. Alright, let's go. Hey there, I'm here to sell you something, but hear me out. I'm no Starsnatcher, alright? I promise, you're gonna get a bang for your buck. Now listen, if you become a member on this channel, or if you go to my Patreon, then you can sign up and you get benefits by doing so. Scholar tier and up gets access to uncut sessions of my gameplay recordings, and it's a lot of fun, plus some other little things here and there. I highly recommend it. I think it's enjoyable. You get to see all the little bits that don't make it into these videos, and I just want to share that with you guys. But, you know, if you can't, I understand that too. You watching the videos and liking them, subscribing, all that stuff, spreading the word means a lot too. So, thank you for being here and hearing me out. I appreciate it. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
This place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of all evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Okay. Easy. Oh! Quest sorry. That just surprised the hell out of me. I was not expecting him just to immediately go into his ult. Let's go nuts. Oh, my HP is dropping though? Yup, like it warned me. This is fun. Do they have other characters that kind of like enter a mode where you can just like fight in like some super heightened state? Like I know Dea has a thing, but like that's just an animation. You can't really control it. But I don't know.
That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimons just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Starsnatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Starsnatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Alright. I like his jump too. Oh, pogo stick of death feels so nice. Alright. Xiao's playstyle is sick. I'm just gonna say it. I can see maybe how some people might say like, oh, it's repetitive. But you can goof around, make it interesting. I don't know. It's fun.
Useless, get out of my way! Worthless! Here, worthless!
Oh, that was so much fun.
It's good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
This place looks beautiful too, with the red leaves and the swirling clouds around the moon. Like, oh my god.
Now, this Starsnatcher you speak of. What is the situation?
Yeah, this guy's posing as a Yaksha. Kind of an idiot, you know.
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
Yeah, well, people are stupid.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
It's something that's been lost and just mistranslated through time and stuff as modern day. You know, people don't want to work anymore. People got lazy. They want things handed to them. God damn these kids!
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing? That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here.
Yeah, he's not really solving the issue. It seems like it's a temporary solution compared to what Xiao has to do by actually killing them.
If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think I'd also like to teach him a lesson.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us.
Let's throw him in the chasm.
And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Starsnatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
I'm sure Xiao's over here like, I'd rather not talk to him.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Oh, I wasn't asking you to kill the guy. I don't know if Paimon was, but I wasn't.
Who said anything about killing him?
Okay. I was gonna say, is Paimon gonna go like, oh man? I was like, oh man, where's this going?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways.
Agreed.
I possess an art called Dream Trawler.
Ooh.
It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
Rad.
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Ooh.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
Similar to gifting dreams and visions. You'll scare him out of his wits for sure.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things you're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
We're have to go on a shopping spree.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng?
Do I?
The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there.
Okay.
Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Hell yeah. Okay. Head there to continue the quest. Nice! This whole segment right here, so good. This was fun. I honestly don't know if other... I can't remember. I also haven't played all the characters. If some characters enter some, like their state... Sorry, their ultimate is an enhanced state of their abilities, and they just go ham, right? Oh man, let me know. Are there other characters that can do that? Because I like that. I like that a lot. It makes sense for Xiao's character because he puts on his mask and he just goes ballistic. But oh man, so cool. Such a good moment.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
We'd like to borrow a censer and some lamps, please?
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something?
What?
A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We were... an adepti told us to grab them.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
Just say that an adepti told us to get them. Just say it. Just tell them.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
He knows his stuff.
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
That's cool.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
Yeah.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you.
Okay.
They serve little purpose here, in any case.
Something on your mind?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
He's being too... helpful. My trust issues are popping up again.
Ooh, this temple will probably have the kind kinds of sensors and lanterns that Xiao wanted us to pick up?
Yep. Let me just take a look in here. These the statue? What was this? A statue? One of the statue? It's a burb. Which burb is this though? It's not Cloud Retainer. Is this Xiao? Or a different burb?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
I'm feeling like maybe there's more to you than meets the eye with how calm you are and your knowledge of Adepti stuff. But okay. I'm gonna take it because I need to.
This sensor should be fine, right?
Yeah.
At least it isn't as run down as the shrine.
Okay.
So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Alright, I gotta go get lamps. They're around here somewhere, right? Is that a lamp? Those are lamps? Yeah, I'm gonna take your lamps. 1 lamp. 2 lamp. 3 lamp. 4 lamp. 5. 6. And... of course, the last one is... oh, it's right there. Right in front of me.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
Okay, I'm gonna say bye to you. Oh, and he's gone! Ooh, spooky!
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here!
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Nope.
It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago.
Damn.
What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering.
Guy's been dead for a long time.
Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
So you're a ghost? Like Zoink Scoob?
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle.
Ooh, damn. Okay, so you were supposed to be a Yaksha, it seems, right? As a junior in the Order of the Yakshas. Rex Lapis named you. And then you died in battle. Cool. Cool story. Sorry about that. I like your statue.
Today is the anniversary of my death.
Oh.
My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here.
Let me see.
That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
I was.
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out.
A selfish indulgence, even.
I mean, true. I mean, if you think about it, death might be sad and stuff to a lot of people, but hey, I would take it over suffering for years and years and years. That sounds like a bad time.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. Mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the conqueror of demons.
We will.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
Aw.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do that. Alright. Well, it was nice talking to you, Perv. I gotta go. Does this count? Yes, it does. Hello, Xiao.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We got them from a Yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi.
He does.
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual.
Okay.
Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler.
Okay.
There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Right.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
A real rigmarole indeed.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body.
Oh.
Or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
That's pretty bad.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Yaksha, bring forth sin!
Oh.
Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract.
Okay.
If all goes well, Starsnatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
Understood.
If you have no other questions, let us begin.
No, I think I'm good. Offer incense.
Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
hmm.
Devil Yaksha, bring forth sin.
Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist.
Ooh.
So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
There we go.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Okay. Oh.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar.
Wow, even stayed in character when his soul was brought here. Interesting. Okay.
What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead. I'm gonna say it.
Dead?
Yeah.
Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wang Shu Inn.
And you passed away. Stuff happens, man. What can I tell you?
Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
Sure.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Oh, you're not dreaming. Dreamers, after all, feel no pain.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Oh, are we actually? Hell yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, pal.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them? Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's up?
That was funny.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
So, do you believe us now? Are we still going to do this oneself song and dance?
No! No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life.
Quackery.
One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
He is the conqueror of demons. He is the vigilant Yaksha.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
Yeah, and he's not happy with you.
You know about Xiao?
Oh, are you like a fanboy? Is that what this is? Oh, God. He's like a wannabe fanboy. He's scamming people. Jesus.
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
That you did.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
God damn it.
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
I wasn't trying to help you.
That wasn't quite our intention.
What she said.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
What about correcting all the wrongdoings you've done so far? How about that one? Ever think of that? That'd be a good thing to add onto the list as well.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
We have to address the stuff that he's done so far. There's got to be more to this. There is no way this guy is scot-free. Some guy is sick and dying just drinking normal-ass tea and ignoring real medicine from Boo Boo Pharmacy. You have another guy who's out a lot of money. And you got some girl who literally burned up the pictures of the person who left her. You see my point here? There's like people's lives and mentality on the like at the stake here. Like there's this guy.
Oh wait, we haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Oh. Hi, you seen some guy that calls himself Starsnatcher?
Hey there, boss. Starsnatcher's staying here, right?
Starsnatcher. You mean the false adeptus who wore a mask?
Mm-hmm.
He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
That's a really normal name. So a really, really ordinary person after all.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage.
Sure.
Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
That's us.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
I don't know, Paimon. We don't really know what to refer to you as because you never say what the you are. So you're a talking fairy. Would you prefer floating baby?
Well,
Sorry?
anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it. Paimon's curious.
All right.
Huh?
Oh.
Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
Okay. Letter from Starsnatcher. By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey to self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Shut up, dog! Sorry, I didn't mean it. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits oft become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew farther and farther away. I know in that long-gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have now become. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desire of Liyue's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. I cannot speak for the life of me right now. It's probably something to do with the dog panting and me making this voice. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet he wears the face of a demon king, only that he might subdue all demons. Freaking cat now! Alright, where did all these animals come from? Once I had realized all this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood what it truly means to be an Adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope or fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated others off of. Good. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my grandfather left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Wong Ping An, a sinner. All right.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
This is all thanks to Xiao.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Yes. There, he's down there. I went in the opposite direction. Hey, sorry about that. How's it going? Here, I'm gonna take a seat. Can I take a seat? Yeah. Let's have our little talk.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Aw, that's the food that Pervases wanted.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
It's probably for, like, a sentimental reason.
Tickerfish was Pervases' favorite dish.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
We'll leave you be then. Come on, Paimon.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
It's not so quiet if you keep narrating it. Quest completed. Alright, that was a good one. Let's see what Xiao has to say before we leave. Xiao seems a bit lost in his memories. Best we don't disturb him. Valid. And that's it. That was my playthrough of Xiao Story Quest. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of things found out today. You know, wasn't expecting the angle with Starsnatcher. And the guy's a scumbag. But now he's on the path to redemption. And that's cool. We also got to learn about Pervases. Some nice lore stuff. Some Adepti lore stuff. Some Yaksha lore stuff. Xiao's backstory. Really cool things all around. I understand the character so much more than I did before. And also, just an amazing gameplay sequence in the middle of it with his domain. That was so much fun. I can't emphasize that enough. That is some of the most fun I've had in this game, period. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I know it wasn't that long for a story quest. I mean, they're kind of on the shorter end, but this one felt really short to me, and maybe that's just because I was blasting through it because it was so much fun. I don't know. You let me know. But Anyway, it still hit all the right points, and I'm really glad that I played it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you did, let me know by liking the video, leaving a comment down below, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and checking out the description for additional ways of how to support me. Every little bit counts, and I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.